Alright, so Q&A. Let's begin. So, first question is by Fanlock, which says to mention 10 of my favorite games. So it's been a while since I have played anything because due to my stupid college I don't get any time for myself. But gaming is still very close to my heart. I remember the time when I had for gaming and these are some of my favorite games of all time. Plague Tale Innocence, Plague Tale Requiem, The Witcher 3, Bloodborne, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Vampire, Red Dead Redemption 2, Telltale's The Walking Dead, Uncharted 4. So moving on to the next question, which is asked by Dempster Clippy. There are 3 questions actually, so I'm gonna answer them one by one. What drove you to care so much about feminism and other progressive movements? I asked because unless someone is taught those ideas since youth, most people have to be convinced by someone or something. Okay, so nobody taught me about feminism and neither did I learn it from the internet or from any YouTuber. My reason for believing in feminism is simply common sense and basic reasoning, because I don't need a person or any reason to believe in common sense. It's like asking someone the reason to eat food whenever they are hungry, or the reason to wear clothes. It's a matter of common sense. You don't need a reason to respect a woman's boundaries or to call out and speak against misogyny. What content creators would you consider excellent allies to this cause? Basically all the women Let's Play content creators and streamers such as Mars, Gapsmolders, SkyT and Lightweight Gaming, because these women, despite facing misogyny every day on the internet, still chose to pursue their dreams as a content creator, and now they are in a position where they inspire more and more women to get into video games. So yeah, they are allies. What other hobbies do you have? Things you like to do besides your videos. As I said earlier, college basically robs me of all the time, but there are still a lot of things which I love to do. I used to like reading when I had time, and I listen to music in my free time, or I play with my cat. So that's basically it for now. Okay, so the next question is by Jasmine. What made you become a feminist, especially as a man born and raised in India? Like I said earlier, I don't need any reason for this because feminism itself came into existence due to basic logical reasoning. It is a universal fact that misogyny is evil, and it is also a universal fact that women empowerment is extremely necessary for the progression of humanity. Now a lot of dumb fucks don't believe in these facts, and it doesn't matter because regardless of their misogynistic beliefs, universal facts cannot be changed or altered. It doesn't matter if you do not believe in gravity, because gravity exists, which is a universal fact. Now if you don't believe in universal facts, then you are nothing but a certified moron. I hope I have made myself clear here. As a man, what do you think when women say all men? Do you think it's unfairly labeling every man and becoming toxic, or do you see it differently? Also, do you think this sentiment is connected with feminism? Let me be completely honest here, I haven't felt any ounce of offense whenever I have seen any woman saying yes all men on the internet, because I know that this statement are said by women who have had bad experiences because of men in past. And these women are not stupid, because any man can be a rapist or a groper. And you know what is actually toxic? Gaslighting women rape and abuse survivors with statements like not all men and by sympathizing with manosphere. This is the real toxicity, and yeah, this sentiment is indeed connected with feminism. Do you think feminism has developed a negative public image compared to what it originally stood for? Feminism was basically understood as a movement for equal rights and opportunities, but social media often seems to portray it differently. Okay, firstly, what is a negative public image? Because the only people who have a problem with feminism and women empowerment are either misogynistic incel degenerates or MRA pygmies. And secondly, the real so-called toxic feminism is the feminism which states that trans women are perverted men in dresses, and that women choosing to do anything by their own free will is evil choice feminism. This feminism is the only kind of toxic feminism which actually exists. Some influencers frame every issue as a feminist issue while others make extreme statements like all men are bad or even I'd rather have no son, and those views sometimes receive support online. Firstly, I have never seen a single influencer like this, and secondly, even if we assume that they exist and that they receive support, then what the hell is wrong with that? Because we also have disgusting mainstream influencers like Andrew Tate who literally want to make women slaves, and that receives support too. If this extremism is acceptable, then women saying all men is also acceptable. And by the way, whenever any woman makes any statement like that, then she gets thousands of rape threats from misogynistic scums. But on the other hand, dickheads like Tate are being treated like celebrities and icons, so there is no comparison here. Historically, do you think that men and women often had different but complementary roles? There is no such thing as gender roles, it's nothing but a misogynistic illusion. Do these extreme online views represent feminism? Firstly, these so called extremists are not even a minority, and even if they exist, then also I see nothing wrong with that, because if we can allow scums like Tate to exist, then these so called extremists should also exist. Simple. Has social media contributed to the growing gender war between men and women? Firstly, there is no gender war. War is something in which both sides attack each other equally. And in this case, it's women who are victims to misogyny and femicide, and haven't even attacked. So this is no gender war or anything. And misogyny has existed way before the invention of social media. So misogyny is not something which is only limited to Gen Z men. I hope you understood it. Okay, so that's it for the Q&A. I will see you all in the next video. Take care and bye bye.